bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Susan J. Wallace Community Center continues to thrive as a center for learning. Last night, the facility on Nansen and Grenfell Avenue held an open house showcasing the work and talent of students who utilize the services at the center. Patron and former educator Dr. Susan Wallace was among the group of spectators taking in the festivities. The event highlighted the center's after-school programs and the adult reading program. Chief Counselor for Freeport, Kevin Ferguson, is pleased with the impact the center is making among the youth of the city.
So they're displaying their talent in dance, song, from all the work arts and craft. And let me just say to you that, when you look at what we are doing here, it makes me proud to be a part of the City of Freeport Council and our programs. We have 3 centers, the major one, and the Wellington Ferguson Center, which is in Pioneers Loop, and the Lillian Bain Center in Hawksbill. And we intend to put things like this in all of our centers. These programs, we need to have them in all the communities.
Now, Ferguson says the talent displayed by the students proves that with a little guidance, the youngsters can lead productive lives. He believes it reflects the benefits of a community center when it comes to the nation's youth.
I just want to encourage all and sundry to get involved with the kids and positive things with regards to kids, because we are losing so many so young. And if we catch them at this age, I'm sure that we will be in a better shoe as the years come forward. And I just want to let you know, in the city of Freeport, we intend to build some more of these centers. As long as we have funding, we will build some more of them.
Switching gears now, March is celebrated as Healthy Lifestyles Month here at ZNS Northern Service. Tonight, optometrist Dr. Nolan Rolle shares a few helpful tips about eye health. Rolle says adults should have an eye exam every 2 years or every year if you experience difficulty seeing objects up close, far away, experience headaches, or have pain in the eyes. Now, when it comes to children, Rolle says there are some signs to look for.
It's very important that children have their eyes tested, and not necessarily when they learn to read numbers and letters. But if parents notice any problems with children, if they squint, if they complain of headaches, if they have crossed eyes, you can start there. If the teacher brings anything to your attention where perhaps children having difficulty copying from the blackboard.
And like you've always heard, the eye is the window to the soul. Dr. Rolle, says a regular eye exam can uncover other ailments like high blood pressure and diabetes.
If people have diabetes, whether long-standing diabetes or diabetes which is not well controlled, and in particular you want to think about those people who don't take their medication as regularly as they should or eat what they want to eat, we can tell whether or not the diabetes is affecting their organs perhaps, and definitely whether or not it's affecting their eyes. For example, we might see blood in the back of the eyes.
A legend in the 8 Mile Rock community will be honored this coming Sunday. Members of the New Mount Olivet Baptist Church will host a special ceremony to celebrate the life and commitment of Reverend Dr. Ralph Russell. Pastor J.C. Wallace says the time has come to pay homage to the former pastor who has made a great impact in his work for God.
He has served this local church and community for 22 plus years, and I dare say without contradiction that he has served well, extremely well. His service to this community and to this church is par excellence, and for that we thought we would honor him. I only have one regret, and that regret is we didn't do it before now. But I have a friend who always says to me every time we have a conversation, he always says, nothing before it's time.
Well, members of the church are excited about the upcoming celebration.
I know him as man of God working in the church here in Holmes's Rock. He was a great man, and he was a man preaching and teaching to his members, telling the right thing and what to do and how to serve God in spirit and in truth.
I found him to be a man of integrity and good character, man of dependency, transparency, accountability, and dependability, a kind-hearted person and a loving person.
Well, the service for Reverend Dr. Ralph Russell will be held this coming Sunday at 3 p.m. The church is encouraging everyone whose life was impacted by Dr. Russell to be a part of this special service. And finally, in news tonight, the administration, staff, and students of Grand Bahama Academy spending time in prayer today. It was an effort to petition God for some divine intervention in the lives of the country's future leaders. Shakara Trott picks up the story.
We ask you for a special blessing here around the campus of Grand Bahama Academy. Direct their footsteps.
With heads bowed and eyes closed, Grand Bahama Academy spent a portion of the day lifting prayers for the school body. For the third consecutive year, the school joined 22 unions throughout the region and the Inter-American Division in a regional day of prayer. The school's principal says the day of prayer is one way of molding better citizens.
We have an awesome opportunity to introduce Christ to our students. We don't try to force anybody, religion on anybody, but surely the opportunity is there for them to understand who he is, and we believe that the education that they get is not free, and surely they should take advantage of all the opportunities and do the best that they can to benefit from the Christian education that we give, because we understand that if they accept what is being imparted to them, they can be better individuals and better citizens of this country.
Officials of the Adventist mission say the aim is to call attention to the importance of staying in touch with God as well as relying on prayer when all else fails.
We want them to learn how to be able to rely on prayer, especially when they face challenges. We want them to understand that prayer should be something that they do daily. And we also encouraging them to learn how to pray for others. And that's what we're hoping that they will be able to get out of today.
Now, elsewhere, prayer is being discouraged in schools, but here at Grand Bahama Academy, prayer is being promoted during this one-day observance.
Although this is a Christian school, not all the students here are Christians. And so we're just giving them an opportunity to understand and accept the fact that there is a God who rules supreme in our lives.
It holds to our philosophy of Adventist education. And some of the things that we are petitioning God for, we're asking God to draw our students closer to Him. We're asking God to help our teachers to continue to have patience, to deal with the students and to impart the knowledge and the education that we want them to. We're also praying for the leaders of our country. We are also praying for our church leadership, as well as for the entire school body and the entire Adventist school system in the Inter-American Division.
It's very good for the students to pray, and we have a prayer room set up for students to pray alone if they want, so everyone will know what's going on. And how Grand Bahama Academy emphasize a whole day just for prayer. It's really good. It helps students become closer with God and to talk with God one-on-one.
It's kind of saddening to know that students in the United States of America don't have the freedom to pray to God and ask Him for guidance and protectance, and it's sad to know that they don't have freedom to do that. And I think that for us to be able to do that is a privilege.
Shakara Trott, ZNS Network News.
Well, that's a look at stories making news at the hour, but stay with us. Megan Shepard joins us next with sports.